This dog is strong. Hey y'all, it's Michael. So today is the first day of the OWLS Magical Readathon for 2020. Previous clip that you saw, we were walking around the neighborhood, me, my sister, and Mayel and whatnot. Check out my TBR video to see what books I will be, like what is in the to be read, because I don't know where I'm gonna start off right now. Even though the list of my TBR is really long, I feel as though I could do it because if anything, I'm not really doing anything. One thing that I really do enjoy about this time of the year is the way the sun sets. Look, it's just so pretty, and it's just so pretty the way the lights hit. I'll basically be doing weekly vlogs, so you'll have something to expect and check it out, and I'll let y'all know how the reading is going and whatnot. So I'm really excited for this readathon. This is actually the first time that I'll be actually like doing it. I'm really excited because if I get everything that I want, I'll be able to tackle the O's in the in when the nudes happen. What?
Can I just jump off?
Later. Go ahead and swing your kids then.
It's your kids and my kids.
I ain't got no kids. I need to take a paternity test then, cause that ain't my child. So I thought I would update y'all since it's the start of the vlog essentially on the books that I'm currently reading right now. So technically it's just the second day, so this is how the progress is going. So I'm still currently reading How Long Till Black Future Month by N.K. Jemisin. This is the short story collection that I'm currently reading. I have a few more short stories left, like roughly about I think like 75 pages left. I am doing a book review on this, so I'll let y'all know my full thoughts on that whenever it comes out. The thing though is I think there's too many short stories in this collection, so it's taking me longer than anticipated, but afterwards I will read The Accusation next, and that book I will read only during the night. I also started on the book of Men, poems by Dorian Lowe. This is a poetry collection, and it's actually not that bad so far. I tabbed some of the poems that I did enjoy. There was one on here about like an apple. I thought that was like humorous and I thought it was funny. And then there's this other one, it's called Late Night TV, that I really did enjoy. I never read anything by Lowe before, so this is just more of like a first impression type of situation going on. And I don't have that much to say about it, so yeah. But I did not also realize that April is actually National Poetry Month, so that I'm currently reading that I am enjoying immensely is Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. This is really good. I'm currently on page 40 as of the recording right now, and I just started last night. I'm gonna say it now. It is one of the best books I read this year. I'm really well. Liking is like a weird word to say because of what the subject matter is, and I know this is one of those books that it's very controversial, and especially how people feel about it. But so far the writing is like really pulling me in. This pimple has been festering. Good morning. I'm about to make breakfast now. It's what, Friday? I don't know. I'm losing track of days. So yeah, I'm just about to make breakfast. That's about it. Nothing planned really today. It's cold. Look at my hair. And y'all, here's the thing too. I know some of y'all don't shoot in 4K or watch in 4K, but y'all, this pimple is It's wild. Like it's even more prominent in 4K. I'm gonna let this little girl help me cook, but you see her. Okay, you ready? You know how to crack eggs?
Yes.
No. You crack it. Yeah. It. Okay. Try it again. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh. It's okay.
Yeah. We got on my hand.
Okay, hold on. We gotta wash our hands. Come on.
We both gotta wash our hands. Did you like this?
Keep going.
Like this?
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
Should we just stop the kids?
Huh?
Should we just stop? Bye.
Hi. Just another normal day. Doing nothing. Huh? Just here at the front. Yeah. Look at that stalk. Y'all, there's a stalker in this neighborhood. That's why there's a. Look at that. You see that? Look at that person. A stalker.
Look, Mommy.
Okay.
She's beautiful.
We're just out here. I got me some oranges. I'm gonna read a few poems from that because I am really concentrating on reading. And then I got me my ginger ale. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am?
It's halfway gone.
Oh, this bit.
I have a full one at home.
Look what she brought. Talenti gelato layers. Oh my god, y'all, this is
It's
delicious. This is so good. It's a beautiful day again. Like it's not too hot, it's not too cold. All right, y'all. If y'all hear some noises, that's Bullet in the background. But I thought I would make a clip before I go watch Drag Race and just be a potato for the rest of the night. Before I talk about this, let me also talk quickly about like work, so that way you guys can know how like a little bit of the behind the scenes. Also, if you hear some buzzing, that's the bees. There's a lot of bees in my around this house because there's like a lot of plants everywhere. In case you don't know, I work at an electronics store. So there's that. Bullet, get away from the. Oh my god, the bees. So they basically gave it. Long story short, basically they gave us an option. Was like, do you want to come? Do you want to just be off? Because they're doing it in like basically 2-week increments. They were like, do you just want to be off, or do you want to come to work? And for a second, I'm not gonna lie, I was debating on about going to work. And at the end of the day, I was just like, sure, why not? I'll just do it. I don't really mind. And y'all, when I tell you I'm so happy that I decided to say yes to it, I am so happy. Because literally the only time I get to get out the house is, well, grocery store, but that's like not as much as anymore. But also basically just get out the house, man. Just to literally get out the house. It's the only time I get to basically converse with anyone else besides my family, like in human form. So yeah, it's not that bad. We don't customers can't come into the stores. There's like processes, like it's, to me, I feel very safe in there. Like there's the shifts are very short, like you're in, do this thing, you're out, that type of thing. Customers can't come into the store. It's like there's a whole like safety process that like even people returning in stuff have to go through. And there's like hand sanitizers, there's like Clorox everywhere. It's pretty clean in my opinion, so I think we're good. Like if anything, I'm just happy that we're still getting paid, which is great. And then like they give you hazard pay, so if anything, we're good right now. So in case you wanted to know, that's a little bit of like the behind the story. So it basically I'm only going in the mornings, and when I tell y'all the shift is so short, like it's like in out, bam, that's it. All right, so I wanted to take this opportunity to talk more about Lolita because I didn't have a chance to talk about it. As I mentioned in the last clip, this is a is now a very controversial book. And I definitely can see why. This is basically about Hubert, HH, and it's basically his fascination. He's a pedophile with a little girl, Lolita, and she's like what, 12, 14? Well, yeah, without getting too much into details, but that's about it. First off, going into his mind is just like awful, and what he thinks about it, how he thinks about things, is like there are moments in here where I feel just so icky. It's not the best feeling in the world. As you saw in the TBR clip, I was genuinely surprised that this book is not translated at all. Nabokov actually wrote this in English himself. He actually was very he knew like French and Russian, and he studied English. You can't even tell that he did not know English. It is written so beautifully in the way that going into a character's mind is written beautifully. What if one of the things that I always enjoy is reading from people who are not like me, and it's written really well. I notice this a lot about my reading taste. Is I love reading other things that I would not necessarily experience myself. The lighting is getting weird, y'all. Sorry. And like for example, like one of my favorite books that I've ever read was Native Son by Richard Wright. I love that book so much. And that book we follow Big as he basically gets a job for a white family. And the things that he does and like the way that he thinks, it's not in the best of light. But I felt as though Richard Wright presented that character so well that at that point I was rooting for him, and I genuinely like felt as though I knew him as a person. And I think it's always great as a writer when you are able to portray to the reader some sort of emotion, and that can either be discussed. I kind of completely understand if people don't like this. I mean, I get it. It is utterly disgusting. Like just what Hubert thinks about. I don't know if it. Okay, I'm calling him Hubert, but I don't know. That's what his name is. The lyricism is so good. It is so good here. Like just the way that Nabokov is able to just describe. Oh, it's so good. It's really fantastic. I know it's not a book for everybody, but yeah, this is wow. I can see why people would say it's a masterpiece. I could also see why people would say it is trash. But yeah, so that's about it. As you can tell, I did read some of the poetry while I was outside, but just like I think two poems, but that's about it. Other than that, yeah, just another day, just another day. Bullet, wanna say hi? Huh? Oh, did y'all know this? Is a quick fact, but did y'all know that me and Bullet have hardly like any photos together because he just won't sit. He just won't sit still. We just outside. We got some Taco Bell.
Because the real Mexican place was closed.
I
COVID.
know. I put it on a plate, so it's kind of special.
Did my makeup today, YouTube?
Wow. I'm gonna read. I got my books. Oh, let me go get my Starbucks. It's gonna complete the ambiance. I'm gonna read this. Continue reading this. Just read a few poems, and then I'm gonna get straight back to hold on. Oh my god, the swinging thing. Until Lolita. I'm actually at the halfway point. Hello again. I just have the chair. It's another day. Another day. So I just have the chair out here because I was in the front yard, but today I thought I would do something different and sit around in the backyard. Nothing special really. It's just another day. Just another day. I'm gonna read, which is great. So, okay, Bullet. Hey. Oh, okay. Wow, it's a nice day, huh? What kind of salt is that?
Mango chile.
Oh my goodness! Ooh, I can't wait to try it.
Pretty
What did you make for lunch?
I'm like cookies, cereal, and juice.
Wow. It's not the sunniest of days today.
Jump. Jump, little cookie, jump. Jump, little cookie, jump.
It's kind of like drizzling, but we're underneath the umbrella. Can y'all hear it? Okay, all these birds are loud. They need to be quiet. Okay, everybody's like asleep, but I'm currently editing right now. That's what the plan is. I'm gonna read actually because I am so close to being done with Lolita. Like, I'm really close. I'm going to make this my goodbye clip, but for this, I'm gonna let y'all know how I'm doing with the books. Okay, so with this, for this. I have about, I think, like 3 more short stories left. Again, it's taking me longer than usual because I'm reading the other books. So I'm going to finish this for sure by the end of this week, because this should be up Wednesday. After I'm finished with this, I am going to start on the accusation. This one shouldn't take as long as I'm thinking, because it doesn't have that many short stories compared to this one, and it's not as long. Okay, and I'm going to finish this for sure by the end of Friday for sure. Just because I'm pacing myself. I read one today. It is called, hold on, it is so good. It's called The Secret of Backs. It is really sexy. Like, it's a sexy poem. I really liked it. So there's that. Okay, so before I talk about Lolita, because I literally just finished this now and I want to get this up in time. The next book that I'm thinking of that I really want to, I'm down here, that I really want to get to, and I want to make sure that this, like the way I'm pacing it, I want this to be in the middle of the month because I think it's going to take the longest time. And that's Middlesex by Jeffrey Eugenides. And I say this because it is a honker of a book. Oh my god, it's 529 pages. But I've heard really good things about this, and I'm really excited for this. So I need a palate cleanser for after this. My god, this was incredible. Oh my god. I'm going to tackle The BFG by Roald Dahl. I'm really excited to read this. I've never read it before, but I think I'm going to start right away with The Pearl by John Steinbeck, and then The Woman in the Dunes by Kobo Abe, translated by E. Dale Saunders. Ooh, there's a pretty picture right here. These 3 books for sure, definitely by Friday. My goodness. Y'all, this book is incredible. I didn't know that the second half of this was basically a road trip. I was like, oh, this is a road trip book. And the ending, I was like, whoa. The character of Hubert, I was like, is he reliable? And no, he's not. But there is something about the relationship between Lolita and Hubert that I don't know how to feel about it. I really did not know how to feel about it. This is the 50th anniversary edition, and at the end of this, I don't know if the other editions of the novels have this, but at the end of this, there is a letter from Nabokov himself, Vladimir Nabokov, on a book entitled Lolita. So I'm assuming he wrote this, because this was in November 12th, 1956. I don't know what the adjective to describe that letter encapsulating the book. It is just, y'all, it really is. The writing is incredible, and yes, Hubert is a challenging character, a pervert. He does despicable things. There are despicable people in this book, for sure, definitely. This is one of those books where I don't know what else I can add to the conversation because everything about it has already been said. I thought it was literature. That's all. That's if you had to take a blurb from me, it would be literature. That's it. Just literature. Wow. 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 Just even like, oh god, it was so good. The character, the writing, even like the build up to the way that once we reach towards the ending, and then for me as the reader, like everything starts falling into place, like the puzzle pieces start like just, I was like, wait, what? Like I was like, whoa! Yeah, I loved it. This is literature. I loved it. I loved it. Yes, yes, yes. This readathon is really fun. I've been like watching other people's videos, their vlogs, their TBRs, all the Instagram stories and whatnot. So far, we're doing well. In my opinion, I think I'm doing really good. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Well, next week for the next video, but I'll start filming tomorrow. Bye. Oh, if you read the book, please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Okay, bye. Peace.